Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast. Today, I'm sharing with you a new meeting metric. Are you ready? Well, let's get started. You've heard it said many times that what gets measured gets done. Well, it's an oversimplification, but there's truth in that statement. And there's a part of our working lives that we don't measure very often. We spend a lot of time in it, and we have a lot of stress about it in many cases. It's meetings. So what I want to do today is propose to you a meeting metric, a way to measure our meetings. Are you ready? Here it is. Laughs per meeting. Yes, I said laughs, per meeting. So let me ask you this. How many laughs are in your meetings? How often do you hear laughter in your meetings? And you may be saying, well, Kevin, that's kind of silly. Like, we've got work to do. Why does laughter matter? I believe it matters for a bunch of reasons. Let me just give you two. And the first one is that laughs build connection. You know that, right? When we have a moment of laughter, we feel more connected. We've found some common ground. Our emotions go up. We feel better about each other. We're actually in a better position to then move forward, which leads to the next point, which is that laughs break tension. And we certainly have tension in meetings sometimes. There's a moment of contention. There's a moment of disagreement. There's a moment of we're not sure how this is going to work moving forward. I'm not suggesting you should bust out your favorite Jerry Seinfeld joke. I'm suggesting rather that if we have laughter in our meetings, if we have some humanity and levity in our meetings, the chances that we'll have better results actually go up. You see, important work can still happen. In fact, we might get better work done if we consider our new metric. We might get more accomplished, faster even, if we have more laughter. So if you buy this idea from me, then the question is, okay, Kevin, how do I implement this metric? That sounds very official. How do I implement or employ this metric? First of all, tell people that we're going to measure it and let them know why. And so if you're the leader, what does that do? That tells people that laughter's okay. You might have some people that are muting it, that are muting themselves even, because they're like, well, this is important and we're not supposed to have any kind of laughter. If you tell people this is what you want to measure, you're letting them know that being human and having a little bit of levity and fun during a meeting is actually warranted and welcomed. Second, get their help in measuring it. Maybe you employ someone to be the laugh counter for every meeting. I don't know how you go about that, but once you share it with the group, then you say, who wants to help perhaps in measuring this? But maybe you're not the leader, or maybe you don't want to sort of bring this out to the whole group yet. So then what you can do is just measure it yourself to test your own effectiveness. You can just do that as a team member. You go to different meetings and you sort of keep track of that, and you get a sense of which leaders' meetings have more laughs, which leaders' meetings get better results. I'll bet you'll find they're the same answer. And I guess there's one more thing that you could do. You could have everybody watch this video. Here's the thing. Laughs per meeting is a metric that matters. Not just when we're virtual, but especially when we're virtual. Doing that will help us make sure that we're still bringing our whole selves to the meeting. Doing that will help make sure that we're getting not just work accomplished, but connections made when we're working together in a meeting. Let me close with today's tweet. Have you considered how many laughs happen in your virtual meetings? Remember, you can do important work and still have fun. So our new book is called The Long Distance Teammate. Stay engaged and connected while working anywhere. What we just talked about with this new meeting metric is all about staying engaged and connected. It's just one of the kind of ideas that we share in this book. You can get your copy by learn more by going to longdistanceteammate.com. And I'll be back here next week with another episode of Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast.